The Philippine Department of Migrant Workers has formally signed a key agreement to secure the safe deployment of Filipino seasonal workers to South Korea. Find out how the new program works in Prince Tripoli's report.
The MOA signing was held on Tuesday at the DMW office in Mandaluyong City, attended by officials from the Department of Agriculture, Department of Foreign Affairs, Department of the Interior and Local Government, Department of Justice, and the Bureau of Immigration, and was led by DMW Secretary Hans Leo Cakdak himself. In his statement, Secretary Cakdak explained that the program is implemented through an LGU to LGU partnership between local government units in the Philippines and those in South Korea. Before deployment, applicants undergo 3 employment orientation meetings facilitated by the DMW in coordination with LGUs, where a thorough selection process is conducted in accordance with the standards set by the Korean LGUs. According to the Secretary, the DMW is closely coordinating with the DILG to ensure LGU compliance with established regulations, while working with the DOJ to combat illegal recruitment and brokerage activities.
Main specific change is lahat kailangan dumaan sa DMW. At ito isang ayon din sa isang Department of Justice opinion na itinalaga 2 years ago. Merong pagkakaroon na ng job applications, yes, but all job applications should not be forwarded to the LGU level but to the DMW level.
He added that the DMW continues to coordinate with the Philippine Embassy in South Korea to monitor the condition of workers during the deployment and to ensure that they remain safe and well treated in their workplaces. Cakdak further explained that the contracts of seasonal workers usually last for 5 months, corresponding to one planting and harvesting cycle. After the contract ends, they return to the Philippines but may be invited again for the next season, depending on the demand of Korean farms. The Secretary assured that the workers will receive a monthly salary ranging from 50,000 pesos to 60,000 pesos, along with insurance coverage and membership in the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or OWA, which provides welfare assistance, livelihood programs, and scholarship grants for their families. According to Cakdak, around 11,000 seasonal workers are expected to be deployed this year, out of a total of 47,000 families already benefiting from the program.
The 11,000 that I mentioned who had already been deployed under our watch, ay lahat yan ay OWA members, meaning they are entitled to the regular OWA programs of welfare, protection, and yung kanilang livelihood and scholarship benefits. Also, they could avail of this under the OWA.
Among them is Helen from Pura Tarlac, who has already returned to Korea 4 times as a seasonal worker. She shared that she earned nearly 100,000 pesos per month, including overtime pay and allowances. Her work season runs from October to May, during the strawberry harvest period. Each cycle, she stays for about 8 months with her employer, as she is one of the workers invited back to the strawberry farm in Korea due to her employer's satisfaction with her performance.
Ang process po ng pag-apply namin ay ang LGU, ang peso LGU po yung pumipili sa amin, and then pinapadala po ang mga names namin sa Gochang. And then sila naman po ang mamimili ng mga amo namin doon.
Previously, the process for seasonal workers was handled through an LGU to LGU agreement with Korea. Now, the deployment of seasonal workers is under the supervision of the DMW. Helen believes that this new system will allow her to receive more benefits.
Dumadaan pa rin po kami sa process ng LGU Pura. Ang kaibahan lang po is mas pinalawak pa po ng DMW kasi sa DMW, maraming ahensya ang kasama namin, katulad po nitong signing of joint memorandum. And then, marami po kaming mga makukuhang benefits like pinoprotektahan po yung mga rights namin.
Reporting for Newsline World, this has been Prince Tripoli, your citizen correspondent.